What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we've got to spend some time talking about this guaranteed gems of the game player. What this means, what's going to come out of it, and if it is worth you guys opening up. Now, couple of things. Number one, it's VC only. You guys know how I feel about the VC only things. Number two, the pack odds don't look that good. You only have a 60% chance to pull this at 80 plus, a 35% chance to pull an 84 rated player. And I just don't know if I'm that fond of these gems of the games. Like, again, you could possibly have some good luck and pull some of these AMI cards, but I just don't necessarily think you're going to have a lot of success with this. So, again, I want to talk about this a little bit further. And as we do, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you do smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 130,000 subscribers. So what 2K wants you to do is they want you to think, wow, these are limited packs. I can only open a certain amount of them. I better open them up today. I would strongly advise against wasting your VC on these things. Because again, you're probably not going to pull an AMI. You're probably going to pull like a Emerald or a Sapphire. And to me, the gems of the game aren't that special. And in 2K's tweet, they said something about the exchange. Oh, well, you can exchange it for a better card. Here's the situation. To get a Diamond Hidden Gems player, or to get a Diamond Hidden Gems pack, you need 5 full throttle players, 5 Diamond full throttle players. I mean, are we serious? To get an Amethyst, you need 10 AMI Gems of the game to exchange it for an AMI Hidden Gems pack? I just don't know if I'm a big fan of this. Now, again, yes, the hidden gems, they're kind of crazy to think about and to look at, but I just don't think any of this is worth doing. And that's the thing. If you do have a bunch of coins, a bunch of, money, and you want to invest your time and money, resources into this, go ahead and do it. But for the average player, and again, I don't have a problem with overall how the game's been so far. For your average player, there's nothing here that is worth it. What I would recommend you guys doing, coming here to the Season 1 challenges, you can scroll all the way down to the Hidden Gems challenges, and you could, if you wanted to, grind these things out. This is what I would look at if you are, kind of on that no money spent squad series type of thing. The problem are these Hidden Gems cards that you get, they're unsellable. And I think that's the big problem I have with a lot of these hidden gems this hidden gems content, and I'll open it up for this video, is they're unsellable. So yes, you get a hidden gems card. This one happens to be a ruby. Okay, now we're talking. It's unsellable, but you're gonna give me a ruby Larry Nance? Now we're talking. If these packs are decent, which again, I pulled a ruby, I don't know if it's lucky or not, that would be solid. Because the way I see it is, if you can grind these out for free, which you can, and no matter what you're playing, you're getting rewarded, whether it's domination, whether it's salary cap, whether it's showdown, whether it's park. You grind these things out, and at the end of it, you get a what? I don't even know how important 2 times rep is, but you get that at the end of it. I like it. I'm honestly not complaining at all. I think it could be super useful, especially if you are going to get guys like Larry Nance from the pack, who I honestly think Larry Nance could be a really solid player. I doubt he's going to be able to shoot 55 3-ball, but decent speed and defensively going to be okay. Should be a guy to at least help me out in domination, help me get wins in domination, especially at that small forward position. So I know Larry Nance wasn't the best pull, but if you are going to get like rubies out of it, I don't mind it at all. At one bit. Again, that's kind of my personal opinion on it. These are hidden gem cards that could be at least fun to use. Again, I do wish you could exchange, and this is just kind of my personal opinion, I do wish you could exchange some of these cards, but you can't. Like any of your unsellable cards, you can't exchange them, which again, I personally am not a fan of whatsoever. But it is the way, it's the way 2K is doing things. So I don't know. I would not invest any time, any resources into the pack market stuff today. These gems of the game, you guys can do what you want with them. But don't let that limit of 5 confuse you or, let you think any type of way. Like, you've got a 5% chance to pull a 90 plus rated player. The odds are if you open 5 of these things, you might get a ruby. You're probably not going to get an amethyst, but you could possibly get a ruby. And if you're spending 75,000 VC, I would hope you'd get better than a ruby. That's just kind of the way I personally would think about it. And again, if you do happen to pull an Ami, some of these guys are good, but you could get an Ami that's not super good. Like, there are definitely Amis here who I'm not the biggest fan of, and I'd have to find one. I'd have to look for one and find one. But again, I just would not invest too much time, too many resources into it, especially this early on into the game. So that's kind of my opinion on it. I do like the fact, like, there's some good, there's some bad. I do like the fact that these new challenges were added with this hidden gem set, and I do think that this is noteworthy. I got a ruby out of one of these packs. If you play the game, you're going to get a lot of these hidden gems cards. Could definitely help you upgrade your squad quite a bit, especially even in domination, even in offline breakout games. It says win 10 breakout full lineup games. So what I would do is, if you do want that, go in here to breakout, end this run just to end it. And I would go into whatever, full game. I don't even know what that means. I'd go into all game modes probably and just see what that does look like. But that's just kind of my piece of recommendation is, again, focus on the free stuff. I've not spent $1 on this game. Obviously, I bought the expensive version of it. I've saved my pre-order VC. I haven't bought anything outside of that. And honestly, I've had a lot of fun playing the game. Don't get caught up in this hidden gem stuff. Sure, like, it is cool for the people who want to spend a bunch of money, who do want to card collect, who do want to collect these rare cards. But in my opinion, you don't need to. Just grind the game casually. And I think in the end, you can have a lot of fun just playing the game that way. So that's kind of my big piece of recommendation. I would not buy the new gems of the game stuff. If you're like me, again, if you're a big spender and want to do that, do what you got to do. But again, what are you going to pull out of here? Probably a sapphire, probably an emerald. If you do want to take advantage of people opening those packs, what I would do is I'd search Ami, gems of the game, and these cards should go down in price throughout the day, because a lot of people, probably not a lot, but some people are opening these packs, and you guys are seeing these cards are getting more and more common. So obviously today, you might be able to get maybe an Ami Gems of the Game player for a decent enough price. And if you're like me, like I like Juwan Howard, I might like a Jim Jackson type of card. You might be able to pick those cards up for cheaper than maybe they should go for. And the same thing for rubies. Like, these cards should go way down in price today. And if there is a card you do like, don't be afraid to pick them up. So that's kind of, again, the way I would take advantage of people opening these packs is see if there are any cards that you do like, that you do want to pick up for your specific squad. And if there are cards you like that you personally think could help your squad out, don't be afraid to pick them up, because again, they could possibly help you guys out. But just be careful spending your MT this early. A lot of these cards, in my opinion, aren't necessarily that good. Definitely aren't worth your time or MT investment. So just be kind of careful when you are looking at cards to add to your collection within this Gems of the Game set. For me, what is my approach to this weekend? Well, I'm gonna continue to grind XP, continue to grind my rep, and then for me, grind some of these Season 1 challenges. Again, these Hidden Gems challenges, again, all you gotta do is play the game, but I do think these can help you out in a big time way. That's gonna wrap it up for my video today, guys. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.